Hey everyone, how you doing? And in this video I want to talk about the iPhone 11 versus iPhone 11 Pro. You know, the price difference is huge between these devices, so what exactly are you gonna be missing if you decide to go for the cheaper iPhone 11 instead of the iPhone 11 Pro? Let's begin. I'm not gonna go deep into the features that are already part of the iPhone 11 or 11 Pro. I made a video just about that, take a look at it. But I want to say that there are plenty of things that are very similar, if not the same, on these devices. You have the same A13 Bionic chip in the iPhone 11 as well as in the iPhone 11 Pro, and still the price difference is really huge. But the first thing, or the first difference that you are going to notice, is that there are different options, different storage versions actually. It means that the lowest one is 64 gigs, whether you buy the iPhone 11 or 11 Pro. But the next one, if you pay for something bigger, in the iPhone 11 world, sort of, we can say you have 128 gigs, and if you update even more, you have 256 gigs. Whereas in the iPhone 11 Pro, you have pretty much the same thing when it comes to the base storage, 64 gigs, but then if you upgrade, you have 256 gigs, and then you can also go for the 512 gigs. So you pay the same amount for the upgrades, but still you're getting different amount of storage. Oh, and by the way, I want to say that if you guys are new here on this channel and if you don't want to miss some future videos, then keep in mind that you can always go ahead and click the subscribe button, since it's free and it's gonna help you stay updated, and it's also gonna help the channel, so do that and let's continue with the video. The next item, which is on my list, and is actually a huge difference when it comes to the iPhone 11 versus iPhone 11 Pro, is that within the iPhone 11 Pro box, you get the 18-watt power brick, which serves for really great and really fast charging. Of course, it is supported and you can use it with your iPhone 11 as well, but it's not present in a box once you buy it. So you have to buy it separately, an expense and inconvenience, I would say. The next difference is also kind of noticeable, and that is the glossy back instead of the matte finish. I don't know if this is something that's gonna impact your decision-making process, but keep in mind that the square pop-up, or whatever you want to call it, on the backside for the cameras is matte on the iPhone 11, whereas the entire back is glossy. And on the iPhone 11 Pro, it's completely opposite, where you have the glossy finish only on that tiny squared area for the cameras, and the entire back is matte. So I don't know if you like it or which one you prefer, but this is something to also keep in mind. As we already talked about the colors and the finish and sort of what it looks like from the outside, I have to say that you have more color options if you buy the cheaper iPhone 11. Of course, this is sort of like the iPhone XR replacement, which means that it's supposed to be more affordable, so you also have more options when it comes to the color. So with the iPhone 11 Pro, you only have 4 color options, which aren't really, it's nothing unusual, I would say. But with the iPhone 11, you have many more options, and the colors are much more vibrant. It's not like you can pick from the gold and silver and stuff like that. You really have really bright and vivid colors to pick from. Another thing that you can notice from the outside is that we obviously don't have 3 camera lenses on the iPhone 11. So that is due to the fact that we don't have that telephoto lens, which is part of the iPhone 11 Pro, but you still have the option to take a portrait photo. Of course, it's not going to be as precise because you don't have that telephoto lens, but still you are able to do that. And you still have that ultra-wide lens, which means that many things will actually fit into the photo. But you are still able to get the portrait photo, but not really using the telephoto lens, since it is not part of the iPhone, but only using software for the most part. Just like with the iPhone XR, you know that there is only 1 camera on the backside and you still can get the portrait photo, so you can expect sort of pretty much the same results. But you still have the depth control, so I guess it's gonna be really good, even though you don't have the 3 lenses, only 2. Well, as far as I noticed, the IP68 rating for the water and dust resistance on the classic iPhone 11 is only for the depth of 2 meters. And I believe that when it comes to the iPhone 11 Pro, you have 4 meters there. So this is also a difference, but it's like officially on the paper. So it's not something that is gonna be really, or it's gonna play a big role in your everyday life. most of the people don't really drop their phones into the water. And of course, if you will take a look at some of the water and drop tests and stuff like that, you're gonna find out that it can go even beyond these numbers. So it's not like you're limited to only 2 meters. If it went like a little bit under, wouldn't really be a problem. There is also a difference in the battery size and also potentially battery life, because from the last year we are used to that the iPhone XR had the better battery life than the iPhone XS. In this case, this is probably not the same thing because the battery size is kind of smaller with only 3110 milliampere hours on the iPhone 11, and it's slightly bigger with about 3190 milliamp hours on the iPhone 11 Pro. And the last and pretty huge difference is the display. Of course, it looks completely the same, but it's not. So on the iPhone 11, obviously the display quality is not that good, I would say, because we only have HD LCD display with only about 320 ppi. And of course, the brightness isn't really anything extraordinary because on the iPhone 11 we got upgraded the brightness. You know, the LCD, I mean, the quality of the display is really good as far as the LCD goes. So it's not like you only have HD display on the iPhone XR or the iPhone 11 and the quality is gonna suck, that you will see the pixels you want. But on the paper, it's still an HD display. Okay guys, so I think that this is all of the things that I wanted to say. I want to say thanks a lot for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. For more content, hit the subscribe button as well, and see you guys in the next video. Peace out.